on this one the first time around. So just so you know, I'm going to correct it. It may not be, maybe I'll use it as an excuse, but when I was a kid, I was diagnosed with dyslexia. So sometimes I end up transposing numbers, and I apparently transposed the 2 and the 5. And I caught it as I was doing it for doing the live version of it. So here's an amended version of this example that will come up with the correct answer. It really doesn't change the process much. It just changes the constant that's out in front. What I mean by that is take this problem, and really this is the same thing as the integral from 2 to 4 of 2/5 times 4x minus 7 to the negative 3/2 dx. So we have an integral for x to the n dx. We use the rule is x to the n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus a constant. So that's the rule that we're going to use on this. But it doesn't fit that thing perfectly, so we have to do u substitution on it. So we're going to make u equal to 4x minus 7. So du is equal to 4 dx. So 1/4 du is equal to dx. Well, now what we can do is we can rewrite this integral. We can rewrite this integral, and I'm even, to make sure that I do it appropriately, I'm going to factor, actually I'm not going to factor out the 2/5. So I got the integral, I got 2/5, I got u to the negative 3/2 times 1/4 du. Now, if I look at the bounds that I'm going to have, remember that these bounds are x equals 2 and x equals 4. But u is equal to 4x minus 7. So these bounds, u is going to equal 1, because 4 times 2 is 8, minus 7 is 1. And up here, u is going to be 9, because 4 times 4 is 16, minus 7 is 9. Now what we have, if we factor out the 2/20, because the 2/5 and the 1/4, times u to the negative 1/2, if we add 1 to negative 3/2, divided by negative 1/2, evaluated from 1 to 9. Again, we don't have to go back to x. We can just use 1 and 9 and stay in this terms of u. So in the end here, we got negative 4/20. If I multiply by negative 2 instead of dividing by negative 1/2, and then this is 1 over u evaluated from 1 to 9. So I'm going to do one more step, and I might not finish this because I'm going to run out of room. Maybe I can squeeze it in here. We'll see. But I got negative 1/5. Sorry, this should be u to the 1/2 down here. Okay, so instead of negative 1/2 on the top, I'm going to make it 1/2 on the bottom. So times 1 over 9 to the 1/2 minus 1 over 1 to the 1/2, which is the same thing as negative 1/5, times 1 over 3 minus 1. And then I'll let you, finish that, or maybe I'll kind of try to squeeze it in here, but I got negative 1/5 minus 2/3, or times negative 2/3, because 1/3 minus 1. And so in the end, we would get 2/15 for an answer. So sorry about that, making that mistake. I'll scroll out so you can see the whole thing. And if you need to watch it again, then please do so. Sorry about the mistake.